St. Thomas received an invitation to the Division I Summit League.
And Ray Persaud faces additional charges in the bomb threat hoax case.
Those topics and more today on Tommy Media's Top Stories.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us for this edition of Top Stories. I'm Rachel Torralba.
And I'm Jack Stanek. On this show, we'll give you a rundown of Tommy Media's biggest stories. The path to Division I sports from Division III is proving complex for St. Thomas. Tommy football seems to face the most significant challenge so far. Most St. Thomas teams have a potential landing spot with a recent invitation from the non-football Division I Summit League. Reports have been circulating that St. Thomas football was exploring the Missouri Football Conference and the Pioneer Football League, but the commissioner of both conferences tamped down those reports in an interview with Tommy Media reporters this week. However, St. Thomas Director of Athletics Phil Eston expressed interest in the Pioneer League, saying that pursuit has been at a, quote, high level. Moving to Division I is dependent on whether the NCAA greenlights such a move.
Ray Persaud faces 3 additional federal charges in the St. Thomas hoax bomb threat case, following a grand jury indictment filed earlier this month. According to the indictment, the 3 new counts are connected to the incident dates of April 17th, August 20th, and September 17th. The next step in the legal process is an arraignment, which will be held on Monday, October 21st. An arraignment is a formal reading of the charges. Persaud is no longer in custody, according to the Pioneer Press.
The St. Thomas dance team has found a way to share its talent with those in the community with special needs. Reporter Taylor Shoup and videographer Owen Landry have the story.
On top of a demanding practice schedule, students from the University of St. Thomas dance team are finding a way to use their talent and hard work to give back to the community. 4th-year member and 2nd-year captain Henley Haas has brought a nonprofit organization that she was once a part of in high school to St. Thomas. Darby's Dancers, a group dedicated to provide anyone with special needs the opportunity to gain a dance education with the help of St. Thomas dancers as their coaches.
Each coach is paired with one dancer and they stand next to them during the whole practice, and basically they're just there to help guide them and help them learn the dance moves that I'll be teaching up at the front.
Guidance that later turns into long-lasting relationships.
I had such a great experience in high school and really bonded with the boy that I coached for all 3 years, and so I'm really excited for other coaches to experience the same relationship feeling and also just to share their passion of dance with others.
The connection that they make with the coaches, because I mean he just adores Henley, and those two really hit it off. Just that bond that they build, just choke up thinking about it. But, just to see your child accepted and out there and dancing in costume and being part of everything else. When he goes to dance, it's all business.
Business for the participants, but for the coaches, it means so much more than that.
A girl named Grace who had Down syndrome. Me and her kind of had a special friendship, and when Darby started at my dance studio, she was one of the first to sign up, so I knew immediately that I wanted to do it. I wish I could have done it for longer, and then when I heard that Henley was bringing it here, I was really excited.
I had a family friend, his name was Christopher, and he had Down syndrome and really loved to sing and dance and everything. He passed away in 2015, so this sounded like something that he definitely would have enjoyed, and I thought it would be a really good way to honor his legacy. It's kind of something that's near and dear to my heart. You learn a lot from them also, I think. It's been a lot of fun, can't wait to meet more of them.
For TommyMedia.com, I'm Taylor Shoup.
The 2 programs are collaborating to create a dance routine for an upcoming performance.
The St. Thomas class of 2023 broke a new diversity record for the university. Students of color make up 20% of the class of 2023. The class of 2022 had 15.7% students of color. An email from President Sullivan, sent on September 4th, called for St. Thomas to be, quote, a community of inclusion, compassion, and accompaniment. Anti-racism efforts are outlined in St. Thomas's Action Plan to Combat Racism, which launched 1 year ago. Additionally, diversity EDU training has been implemented into Welcome Days for the class of 2023.
And those are Tommy Media's top stories. Thanks for joining us.
View these stories and more at TommyMedia.com. With Jack Stanek, I'm Rachel Torralba for Tommy Media's Top Stories.